Okay. So children, this is chapter 6. Let me admit this. This is chapter 6, manufacturing industries, chapter 6 of geography, manufacturing industries, right? So, manufacturing industry lies in which sector? If you remember sectors of Indian economy, we have already read there are three sectors. Out of that, it lies it lies in secondary sector.
Secondary sector.
Very good. So it is the part of the secondary sector. So uh, secondary sector is the manufacturing industries is the chapter, and these are the learning outcomes, that why we are learning this chapter, why we are studying this chapter. So there are a few learning outcomes. Okay. So first one is to know about the contribution of manufacturing sector to the Indian economy. First, we are going to understand that how they are important to our economy. Industries are very important to any country. They are very important to the economy. So, as the same way in our country, manufacturing industries or manufacturing sector plays a very important role. It is called as the backbone of our economy. So we will understand that how it is called as a backbone of economy and how it is significant, right? Then next we will understand here about the industries, about the classification of industries. Okay, we will be classifying industries on various bases. So one by one we will study industries here. Then third point, third outcome is to know about the factors affecting industrial location. So these factors are very important. Physical and human factors both are very important in locating industries, where industries should be located. That we will understand. Then to know about the distribution of the some of the major industries. So we are not studying here all the industries of our country, but very important, very major industries of our country, which are contributing a lot to our GDP, that we are going to understand in detail, right? Then understand the impact of industries on man. Obviously, you know that industrial pollution is also increasing day by day, and because of that, we can say that global warming is one of the reason. Okay, so how industries are affecting man or human beings, that we are going to understand. Then we will understand the steps taken to check environmental degradation, as we have to combat with the impact of industries. We have to resolve this issue. We have to find out the ways how to minimize the pollution. So steps taken by government and steps taken by various agencies, that we are going to understand that what steps have been taken and what are the measures to control the industrial pollution. In detail, we will understand that. Am I clear to children, everybody? Am I clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you will write down these learning outcomes in your notebook, right? These learning outcomes you have to write down in the notebook. You will write down the name of the chapter, today's date, 19th of October. Then you will write down the heading of the chapter, and then you will write learning outcomes. Okay? Now, next, we must know the meaning of manufacturing. Before we start this chapter, you must know what is the meaning of manufacturing, which is the part of the secondary sector. है ना? So manufacturing means is the production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw materials to more valuable products. So what is done here basically? Here, raw material is converted into finished goods. Raw material is processed into finished goods. Example, the raw material for paper is wood and for sugar is sugarcane. So two examples have been given here by which you can understand that how raw material is converted into finished good. Like wood is what? Wood is like a raw material.
Raw material.
Raw material to which industry? Paper.
Paper manufacturing.
Paper manufacturing. Okay, so this is the wood is a raw material and paper is a finished good. And then again, sugar cane is a raw material for sugar industry, and finished product is sugar. So these are the best two examples given here, which defines the meaning that processing is done here, raw material is converted into valuable thing or a finished good. So thus manufacturing helps in transforming the raw materials into finished goods. So this you must know. This is the meaning of manufacturing. Is it clear, children? Any
Yes, ma'am.
doubt? Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Examples are clear to you, right? So this is the question first today. Our first question is, what is manufacturing? So you will write down the question here, and then the answer also. You can note down the answer also from here, right? Okay. Now, next learning outcome is that how they are important, how they play a very significant role in our Indian economy. Every industry, wherever, if you talk about any country, whether developed, developing, okay, their main, it plays as a backbone of their economy. Industries play a very important role. How they are backbone, how these industries are backbone to us, now that we are going to understand here. So
Because, ma'am, these things helps in modernizing the agriculture.
yeah, so one by one we will understand that how they are important to us, how they play a very important role in our country. So first point, as you can see on the screen, it helps in modernizing agriculture. The very important point, as we know that our Indian economy is based on agriculture. Our 60% of population is engaged in agriculture. So India is an agricultural country. Okay, so we are beginning with the point, the importance of industries, even in the agricultural sector. Industries, they modernize agriculture. How industries are modernizing agriculture? Can you tell me how our agriculture is becoming modern today? Although our farmers are not following the traditional methods these days, they are not dependent on rainfall, they are not dependent on they have all new methods, they have new tools, they have new machineries, big harvesters are there. You are using PVC pipes, you are using even manures, you are not using, you are using fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides. All these things are manufactured in industries. They provide tractors, big harvesters. Okay, all these things are provided by the industries. So our industries are becoming modern these days, right? Big sprinklers are there. Okay, by which you can provide you can sprinkle water, saving your water. You can talk about the water harvesting also. Okay, so this way our agriculture is modernizing today because of the industries. This point is clear, children.
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
to you have to clarify this.
Yes, ma'am.
You must know how to
Yes,
explain.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, second point is that it reduces the heavy dependence of people on agricultural income by providing them jobs. Even agricultural sector, even industrial sector, or the manufacturing industries are providing work to people, those who are involved directly or indirectly in agricultural sector. Like take example, if farmers,
Ma'am,
if they need seeds, if farmer needs seed, farmer needs a tertiary sector because he has to go to market to buy seeds or fertilizers. So obviously farmers are using tertiary sector also. So tertiary sector, those people who are involved in tertiary sector because of agricultural sector, so they are getting jobs. Many places you can see that people are finding jobs because of the agriculture, because of
ma'am, I have a question.
industrial sector. Okay. Yes. What is your question?
Ma'am, in book it is also written that agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy.
Yes, that is why we are studying these points. These points clarify this. It is called
Ma'am,
as
agriculture and manufacturing industries.
in manufacturing industries. Manufacturing
But
industries are
वो भी
playing
लिखा हुआ है कि
no industries. They play backbone. They play a very major role in our economy. They are called as the backbone of Indian economy. Okay, this is what we are understanding here, point wise, right? Okay, next third point is helps in eradication of unemployment and poverty. So manufacturing industries, they are not only modernizing agriculture, they are not minimizing the dependency of people on agricultural income, but also they are providing employment and removing poverty. Once you get job, obviously you will not be a poor person. Okay, so that unemployment crisis can be minimized by industries of our country. We have very big industries in our country, like you can take example of cotton textile industries, where thousands of workers are working. Okay, so lot of people have got employment there. And Mahatma Gandhi, as you know, said that mass production should not be there. It has to be avoided, but production by masses should be encouraged. If you remember, in nationalism in India, as well as in one of the chapter we read already, that Mahatma Gandhi always emphasized that production should be by masses. So why he said, because he wanted to create more employment. He said more people will, if we are demanding more, obviously people will will get job in manufacturing sector. So this is one of the major reason we can say that many people are getting employment, as well as poverty is also reducing these days. Okay, then it helps in bringing down regional disparities. Regional disparities means regional differences. You know, we have very backward areas also in our country. Like take example of tribal regions, where tribes, they are very attached to their environment, they are very attached to their nature, so they don't want to mix up with urban centers, with urban people. Okay, so industries are playing a very major role in reducing disparities, differences between the urban areas and the backward areas. Okay, like take example of tribal people. Our industries are buying raw material from tribal people, and this is how the industries are creating a relationship between them. We are bringing down the disparities between the backward regions and the urban regions, right? So here they play a very important role. Then exports of manufactured goods expand trade and commerce. So here the last point is, it says that our industries are exporting also. Our industries are, they are earning a lot of foreign exchange, and it helps in our country. Foreign exchange, you need foreign exchange. Okay, if you are earning foreign exchange by export, so our trade is expanding. We are very famous in the international markets. Like take example of cotton textile industries of our country, which is the
Right.
biggest industry. We are, what our raw cotton is very famous all over the world. We produces very fine quality, very good quality of raw cotton. Okay, so what our industries are doing, our textile industries, what they are doing, they are producing yarn. They are producing yarn. What is yarn? Yarn is called as dhaga. है ना? Industries, they produce yarn, and what they are doing, maximum yarn is exported to various international countries. Why we are not using yarn here, and why we are exporting it to other countries? It is not a very reasonable choice. What our government is doing, our government is exporting good quality of yarn to different countries, and because of that we are getting a lot of foreign exchange, because our yarn is in great demand in the international market. And it will be more beneficial if we use if we sell yarn, if we export yarn, rather using them in our own country. Okay, so this is here what we are going to talk. We are discussing here. We are discussing about the resource planning. If you have noticed here, we are discussing about the resource planning. If you remember chapter 1, resource planning, how it is done. We see that whether it is beneficial for the country or not. We have to judge ourselves. whether the thing is very beneficial or not. So our benefit is that we must sell good quality yarn to different countries because we will get more foreign exchange instead of using them in our own country, right? So this is how the manufacturing industries are called as backbone of Indian economy. I hope these points are clear to you, children. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only two people have said yes. What about others? Are they sleeping? Yes, children.
हाँ थर्ड पॉइंट में मैम इराडिकेशन का क्या मीनिंग है इराडिकेशन ऑफ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट हटाना
Eradication means remove. You are removing unemployment. You can write down, note down in the book also. These points are written in your book also on your first page of the chapter. Points are written there. Eradication means remove, removing unemployment and poverty. Okay, fine.